So you ever notice how sometimes your cell phone will lie to you, which is kind of weird because it's an inanimate object. It's programmed pretty simply. You have the input goes in, the output comes out. You push a button, it does a thing. It's pretty simple coding, generally speaking. It's not like an AI. But sometimes it'll lie to you, and it'll lie to you about the weirdest stuff. Like, for instance, you try to send a text message, and it'll pause for a minute and then say, sorry, we don't have the signal, we can't send it. Do you want to retry? Sure, okay, no problem. No, still couldn't send it. We had trouble again. Did you want to give that another shot? I'm like, yeah, fine, go ahead, give it another shot. No, still couldn't send it. And then, like, the fourth or fifth time that you tell it to, and it's still having trouble. And then that friend is like, how many times are you going to say that? I've just received that same message about 5 or 6 different times. I got the message. It's fine. I'm like, but it said that I couldn't send that. And then suddenly we did. Weird things like that. My personal favorite or personal least favorite is when you've got your 5 bars. You have your, whatever signal is. It's 5 bars and like 4G. And then it goes way down. But it's not completely gone. It'll say like, okay, we're down to like 1 bar of service and 4G. Or sometimes even like 1 bar of service and like a 1G. Like, we're not completely out of signal range, but there's not as much, so it might take a little while to send stuff. It's like, okay, so if we've only got 1 bar, I only got like 1G, I'm not going to be trying to watch a video on YouTube or Netflix or something like that, because something that's going to require a lot of data and it's going to get all jammed up. Fine, I get it. Okay, well, fine. Here, let's send out a text message. Not even a long text message, just like half a sentence. Let me go ahead and send that. And the whole time I'm staring at it and saying, yep, one bar, 1G. I mean, there's not much service, but we got a little. And then the instant that I hit the send button, it's, we just lost signal just now. That's amazing. I mean, I totally would send that for you. I could have a second ago. The last minute or so, I could have sent that. But just right as soon as you said to, I can't, sorry. And then just kind of wait another 30 seconds or a minute. And it's like, oh, good news. Our signal is back. I mean, still, it's just like the 1G, the 1 bar, but there is some more signal. Just so that, oh, no, sorry, just now it left again. I'm sorry. I know you wanted to send that tiny little text message that said hi, but we just lost it. What a shame. And I don't know why it does that. I mean, if I've got no signal, just tell me I've got no signal. If you've got a little signal, okay, fine. Tell me. But you should be able to do something. You should be able to send 3 words with just a tiny amount of signal. And I don't know why it lies. That's got to be some fairly complex programming if they're actually trying to deceive you. But, I don't know. So, the weird things you think about. And if you don't think about it, I guess I think about it. So, anyway. All right, welcome on back. And here we are for episode number 5. Just kind of crazy that everything's been blowing along. Not only is this episode 5, but this is almost like episode 1 because we've actually launched it. Everything's been set out. Episodes 1 and 2 and everything has actually been out on YouTube. The logo's done. Everything is set. This is the first episode where I'm actually getting feedback. I'm actually starting to see that some of you have subscribed, which has actually been pretty cool. It's been steadily going up a little bit by a little bit, and we're up to, last I checked, about 40 subscribers, which is really cool for me, because when I started this, I promised myself that I would be happy if I got like 10, because I figured, yeah, okay, mom, dad, and some other family members can subscribe. Jesse would subscribe. Anything after that is just gravy. So 40 is pretty awesome. On top of that, the Facebook page has just exploded, which is really, really cool. I've got something ridiculous. Something like over 150 people following me on the Facebook page and everything else. So that's been so really cool. Had some great responses so far. Now, something I did hear from you fine, wonderful people, just a little bit, not as directly, but I have heard, is that the episodes are a little long for your taste. Which, okay, cool, I get. I guess when I first started this, I was thinking more like show. Like, not only the shows you see on TV, I also think of show, like when I listen to podcasts and stuff, they're usually running at least 45 minutes to an hour. But okay, it's a little long for you, so what we're going to do is we're going to shorten this down. We'll see how good we can do with this episode. We're going to squeeze the episodes down. It's going to have fewer bits and things in them. But the good thing is that means that chances are we'll be cranking these out more often. So you'll get to see some of me more often than I had originally intended. So that's really cool too. So yeah, that's the gist of everything going on. I'm super excited for you to be along the journey with me, and I guess that's about it. So from here, let's just see where this takes us, shall we? Now we just got to figure out what in the world we're going to do with this We have our show topics from the producers, and they appear to be smaller, fewer than we had before. Aha! Rich Explores. Oh, cool. So, this is actually going to be a lot of fun. So, Jesse and I went down to what used to be Downtown Disney, is now Disney Springs. All very nice, gorgeous place there. Last time we were there, things had closed down for the night, so we didn't get a chance to see all the things we wanted to. And we figured it'd be a good excuse for us to come back. So not only did we go back because we were doing some spooky Pokemon raids and catching some Halloween Pokemon for that season, but we decided we were going to go check out this big giant Coke building. So it's actually a really huge Coke building with, I was kind of skeptical as to what different kinds of things they could hold in there. And it really is just kind of a big monument to the giant corporation that is Coke. And but we found out that on the rooftop there is this Coca-Cola bar, which is interesting. Now, again, as we covered, I don't drink alcohol, but I did notice on the menu that they had these different kind of flights that you could order. Now, once we actually got up there to the top, which was a pretty cool view from the top, I gotta say, because you go all the way up, there's like a couple different ramps. You can take the elevator, but it's this glass outside building, and then just inside the glass there's the kind of the rest of the brick structure and everything. So you can walk this ramp between the glass and the building, so you can wraps around the building a couple times, you get a nice little view, and then once you get to the top it's fairly open air. And you get a cool view of some of Disney Springs there. And there's the bar up there. And they do have these flights. Now, the flights are alcoholic beverages mixed of some of the Coke stuff. So I just kind of glossed over that because I don't really care as much about it. But we did also find that they had some Coke from around the world. And it's not just Coke like Coca-Cola. It's just Coke branded soda. If you missed the Ice Station Cool from Epcot that had some of the crazy sodas from around the world, this is absolutely the way to go. We went all the way up there and we checked it out. It was 16 different flavors of drink. I don't want to call it soda because it wasn't all carbonated, but there's lots of very different tastes that you may or may not be used to, and we got to check it out. So, why don't you go explore with Jesse and I as we go check out the tastes from around the world for Coke. We actually got this Coke from around the world. It's actually not one but two trays of different Coke.
Show him the underneath part.
The underneath part?
Yeah, where you lift up the Coke.
Oh, well, yes, and so they have these little circles with the different numbers so that you can tell which drink is which. You have a wonderful little red envelope, which we've already opened, and inside has a listing of what drink is what. And so we'll go through each of these drinks and we'll kind of give you a rundown of each thing and how it goes. So this is actually kind of cool. It's not too bad. For $15, you get this 16 different types of soda and a photo too, which
we might show you that photo too, assuming it comes out. So we're gonna. Oh, I noticed on here is the thing that you wanted very much for us to try. It is on here. I'm not going to tell you which one it is.
I forgot. I don't know now.
There's one that she was really wanting to see.
So do I get to know before? Do I get to know what we're tasting now before, or are you just going to keep it that much of a secret now?
Maybe some of them I'll tell you before, and some of them I'll tell you afterwards. Okay, so the first one, Stony Tangawizi from Tanzania. It is kind of a white, kind of cloudy soda.
No, you go
no,
first.
me first.
Not me.
Okay, she didn't want to.
This is Rich does the thing.
Well, that's cool. Oh,
Wait a minute.
yeah. So there's it's kind of like a good like fruitiness to it, but I can't really pin down what fruit it is. And then after that washes over you, there's almost like a cinnamon burn afterwards.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's almost like Halls
Halls?
drops to
I
me.
do not think this tastes like Hall's cough drops.
The aftertaste to me.
Yeah,
Sorry, I know that doesn't sound very appealing.
it's definitely like a cinnamon burn.
That's what it smells like to me. I guess that's what it smells like versus what it tastes.
I probably can't smell any of it now that I've got that taste. I know what this is.
Oh, I'm not allowed to know.
Well, I said some of them. You won't know. This one's from Uganda. I'll tell you that one.
Smells like fruit punch.
Yeah, it's a Fanta exotic fruit punch
Oh,
from Uganda.
you psyched me out.
But I just
I
said
thought it was
some
gonna
of them.
taste horrible.
No, that's good.
Pretty much just fruit punch. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's really
it's a
good
it's
with
like
a
a
zing to it.
Fizzy fruit punch. Yeah. That was number 3 from the tray.
Do you want to know what this one is?
I read it already. Go ahead, say what it is.
It's Bon Bon. I am not even going to attempt it. You
yeah.
attempt it.
Bon Bon Anglaise is from
Anglaise?
Madagascar.
There you go.
Oh. I'm not just sure about this one.
Ooh. I'm not sure either.
Not bad. The smell was kind of off-putting, but
Oh, it's very sweet.
it is, yeah. I was expecting something completely different.
I'm not a fan.
I still got
It's not terrible.
I still have that kind of cinnamon burn.
Really? Do you want like some bread? Maybe that'll help.
No, I'm all right. It's very sweet, very fruity. Number 4 is going to be from Indonesia.
I like Indonesia.
Yeah, she will like Indonesia. You can go first. This is a fresh tea green honey tea.
Smells good.
I don't think it's carbonated, is it?
Oh, it's not. I'm very surprised. Oh. Maybe I don't like this.
So I probably won't like it either.
It has the green tea. There is some. It tastes like artificial honey.
Oh.
Like
Is that Coke? Because everything's going to be artificial
yeah,
for Coke.
The aftertaste is weird. Floral. It's very floral.
It is really weird after having those first 3 sodas to have something not carbonated. Yeah. Okay.
You get that floral taste after?
Yeah, there is like a floral.
Almost like rose. Like that's
Yeah.
what it smells.
Now, I'm not a huge fan of green tea anyway, so I wouldn't like this anyway. But I feel like if I did like that kind of stuff, this would not be what I expected from Coke.
I'll help you out.
Yeah, that's fine. Number 5. This is from Korea. This is another one I'm not going to tell Jesse until.
Which Korea?
It just says Korea.
Oh.
I think I'm. I'm not sure this is carbonated. That's not carbonated either.
Has a mango scent.
It is Minute Maid Joy Apple Lychee.
I like it. Tastes like a toned down Tang.
This next one is Thailand Apple Kiwi. Yeah, that should be a good one with green. This one is definitely
Not sure
carbonated.
If that's carbonated either. It doesn't look like it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it is. Oh, that's good with the apple and kiwi.
Oh, you definitely smell the apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a hint of watermelon. In the aftertaste.
Perhaps.
Or cucumber maybe. That's what it tastes like to me.
Yeah, could be kind of a watermelon in there. Either way, it's good. We got 2 cups left on the first tray. So this next one is this is a drink from China. This is Smart Watermelon. Also carbonated, also probably good. I think that's a little bit more straight up watermelon. There's a lot of flavors going on right now.
I wonder if they all come from the same dispenser, or maybe that's why a little bit, maybe a little bit mixed.
I don't know. That's a lot of really different flavors to be pumping out of one nozzle. I think that would certainly
have
have
the
some
freestyle machines,
contamination.
I mean.
Yeah, I suppose.
Very subtle to me. I like the fit. The fizz is different.
Yeah, it's subtle compared to the last few that we've had kind of kicked in the face with.
The fit, even just the carbonation alone is like feels different.
This next one is from India. It's called Thumbs Up. Maybe, but if you remember back to episode 3, I have some experience with Indian sodas. She does not have experience with Indian sodas. So I have some idea. I mean, this may be completely different, but...
That face! Oh no!
It's different.
There's some jasmine. Whoa!
Yeah. Yeah.
It's subtle.
See, those other ones from the
it's
Soda
subtle.
Festival were not subtle.
Really?
No.
Oh,
there was
no,
like
they
3 in a
tasted
row that were like a thick molassesy, like real heavy, like...
I definitely taste
Claire
jasmine.
threw one out.
I taste jasmine in this.
I'm not sure I want more, but we're gonna drink more.
Well, you're going to, because I'm not.
I suppose. Number 1 on the tray 2. Won't even look.
Really?
Sure, won't
Why
even
not?
look. We'll look afterwards.
It's clear.
It is clear.
It smells good.
Probably pretty good. Oh wait, it's Beverly from Italy.
Yeah.
It's the one that you were looking so forward to us trying because you heard all the terrible things about Beverly.
I didn't think they would have it.
Oh.
I wonder what it tastes like with the pretzel.
God, that is terrible. I forgot
You just,
how terrible
I
it
just
was.
felt some cringe, like all the way down.
Oh, but then there's the terrible just has aftertastes of more terrible. It's a different terrible.
And let's see if the pretzel helps.
Oh, God. At least I knew what I was getting myself into.
You cannot proceed. We are finishing
No.
this together.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, nope. We
You're
can
not,
wait.
No
'cause
soda goes to waste.
Listen, my
Do not be
stomach
wasteful.
cannot handle that right now. Aquarius Libre from Spain.
Hold on.
Oh.
I'm seeing if the pretzel helps.
Oh, well, okay.
A little bit.
Anything could be better than Beverly. That's way better. I don't know what to think of it because my palate is still retching from the Beverly, but that's
Well, it's got to be good. I'm an Aquarius.
yeah, it's not bad.
It's like a lemonade, like a fizzy lemonade, or lime.
Could be some lime. Oh.
Definitely helps with the Beverly taste.
Fused berries tea. Tea. Not a big iced tea drinker, but again, after Beverly, I'll drink a lot. Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, I can stand that. I say I don't drink iced tea, and I don't really drink iced tea, but I like Arnold Palmer. Granted, that's got the lemonade mixed in there too. But there's a bit of berry in that tea, so that's good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like it tastes like brisk
Yeah.
iced tea.
Yeah, now the Beverly's over, I can tell you what these things are ahead of time, because that's really all we were... I saw that as the first for tray 2. I'm like, okay.
I hope there's one on here that tastes really bad and you go first.
Okay.
That's my prayer.
What are we at? We're up to number 4, Sunfill Black Currant. Okay, so the Fused Berries tea, by the way, that's from Georgia. We didn't mention that. But the Sunfill Black Currant is from Mauritius? Oh.
For the citizens of...
There definitely has a smell to it, but it's not bad. Oh. Okay. That's good. That's sweet, I guess.
black currant.
I feel like my taste buds don't know exactly what's going on anymore, but it's not bad. I don't dislike it.
It's like a mild grape soda. Like a really mild grape soda. It's not bad. It's not something I'd like set out for.
It's number 5. We've got Lift Manzana from Chile. Yeah, I think I know what this is. I like... Yeah. See, I'm a fan of these kinds of sodas. Like an apple soda.
Ooh.
Yeah. Sometimes they'll have apple soda at like CC's. And I'll drink me some of that for yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's smooth.
Yeah, like an apple juice soda. Bjarre Lingonberry. Sweden.
Now here's the sweets.
Lingonberry. I like berry. Doesn't say much, but
Lingonberry.
I don't think that's carbonated. That's what I was expecting. It's definitely very berry. You don't like it?
No. Well, it's got kind of a peach apricot flavor. Is what I would call it.
It's fruity. It's definitely fruity. Yeah, lingonberry's good. Tulip. Inca Cola from Peru.
Very green.
Yes, it's like a dew-colored. It's like radioactive yellow. Oh, I just got a smell of it. I didn't even get a taste.
Please taste bad.
I don't know. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be from the smell, but it's not. I don't want to say it's bad either. It's different. It's not anything I'm used to tasting. Yeah. Yeah. It's like you got to figure it out.
You have to figure out yourself first. You're like figuring out, do I like this? Do I hate this?
I don't know.
I don't know. Part of me does.
I feel
Part of me
something.
doesn't.
I don't know what I feel, but I feel something. Last but not least, we have Delaware Punch. Any idea where Delaware Punch is from? Honduras. Yeah. Maybe somebody from Honduras visited Delaware and
Maybe they have a
this
Delaware.
is what they thought of it. It's probably they have a Delaware, but good. See, I was worried for a second. I didn't think Coke was going to end on a bad note. Like they give you Beverly as the last one, and that's just the last thing you taste, that would be a terrible thing.
Maybe for April Fools they do that. Hey, Coke Company, that's my idea.
I don't think it's not carbonated. Very berry, very fruity. Yeah.
That's a grape, kind of a grape soda.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a good soda.
But I don't think it's soda. It's not carbonated. It's like a grape drink.
It's not?
I don't think it's carbonated, no.
It tastes like. It's hard to tell. I guess we've drank so many carbonated
We
drinks.
did. We've
It's
drank
hard.
16 different cups.
That's why I feel so full.
Yes. We haven't really had dinner, and I'm not sure how that's going to go tonight. So yeah.
That's surprisingly. That was good.
Yes, it was. Tastes of the world.
Except for Beverly.
Yeah. Beverly was pretty terrible. Some others were kind of hit or miss.
Does anybody sell the Beverly?
Oh. She's mixing other stuff with Beverly.
No. No, it does not. I concluded that that experiment failed.
Turns out if you mix bad, you mix.
You cut this out,
That's
right?
like one of her favorite sodas she mixed with the Beverly and the other thing.
I left a little bit. That helped him. Yeah,
So big thanks to Jesse for coming to hang out with me today for this adventure into the wonderful world of Coke. For venturing through the 16 different kinds of soda as we enjoy doing. Thank you.
Well, that was certainly a thing. Thank you very much for joining Jesse and I as we went up to the top of the Coke building in Disney Springs and checked that out. As Jesse and I went out to explore that little bit of Central Florida. Cool. All right, so next up we have... yes, the call to mailbag. So, yes, of course, if you have any questions or comments or anything like that, you are always welcome. Oh, serious? So that's right, we actually have this thing going. We actually, the show's been going, which means we've actually been getting mail. We have mail! We actually have mail to respond to. That's actually really cool. All right. First chance to get some mail. This is really exciting. All right, first off, Dear Rich, what's your favorite kind of pie? Sincerely, Andrea from Sun Valley, Idaho. Andrea, okay, my favorite kind of pie. There's a lot of good pie out there. We just recently started celebrating Pie Day on March 14th. Probably, I really like lemon meringue pie. That's a really good one. But if I had to pick a favorite, I'd probably say pumpkin. Pumpkin's always been my favorite since I was a kid. When I was a kid, that was like the only kind of pie that I would eat. And I think as much as I would enjoy a slice or two of lemon meringue, I'm pretty sure if someone put a full pumpkin pie in front of me, I would do my best to eat the whole pie right now. So that's probably going to be the favorite type of pie. Thank you, Andrea. All right. Secondly, we have the... Oh, it's on letterhead. Oh, it's Rich Does a Thing letterhead. That's actually rather impressive. It's from the producers. Oh, okay, cool. All right. So it says, Dear Rich, we applaud the posting of your first episode. Yeah, cool. Your video is filled with the top-notch, engaging, and humorous content we expected to see from you. We are pleased. Why, thank you. However, there are some considerations we would like you to be mindful of on your next episode. Logo placement, blah, blah, blah. Further promote all your social media accounts, blah, blah, blah. We'd like for you to give your fiancé a cookie. Really? Like a cookie. So I don't know how it makes the show better, but I guess you're the producers, so okay. Thank you, signed one of your producers. P.S. Keep the unicorns. I'm not sure what they mean by... Okay, unicorns, check. All right, it's a little warm, but we can probably work around it. And last but not least, dear Rich, congratulations on your show. I'm sure you'll have a following. You are so talented. Thank you. If you continue with the mailbag segment, I missed ringing the bell, reminiscent of Red Green. So someday ring a bell for me. Good luck, especially forward to future episodes. Joan from Breeding, Kentucky. Thank you, Joan. I'm absolutely familiar, and I know that I'm familiar with Red Green. Yes, you're right. They had their mail call, the mailbag segment that they would use a bell kind of ringing before and after. So, yeah, you know what? Just for you, I think we can do that. In fact, I went out, I specifically found a bell that looked exactly like and sounds very similar to the mail call segment on Red Green. So, yes, and every time we do mailbag, we'll use the bell. So, thank you, Andrea, the producers, and Joan for writing to me. Once again, if you have any questions, no matter how strange, if you have comments, if you have places that you'd like to see me go explore, anything like that, please message rich@richdoesathing.com, and who knows, maybe we'll make it happen. But until then, I guess that's all the time we have for Mailbag. All right, I promised you this time that we would start shortening things up, and we absolutely will. So that leaves us with the very last piece, our social media. First part of that, okay, this is a talk that, for those of you who understand this is going to seem insulting, and it's not. For those of you who don't understand this is going to be really educational. So, all right, so the little subscribe button that you see down there for YouTube, some people don't understand that doesn't require money. It's not going to try to take money from you. It just means that all the videos that I come up is actually going to pop up in your feed so that you can actually see them without having to see me on other forms of social media. So please, please, please subscribe. It actually makes a huge difference. We're about halfway there. Once we hit 100, then we can actually do a youtube.com/richdoesathing. And all sorts of other wonderful things happen there. So please hit subscribe. Also, check us out we have our Facebook page for Rich Does a Thing. We've got Rich Does a Thing on Instagram, on Twitter, on Tumblr, on Snapchat, we've got TikTok. Just started TikTok, put up the first video. I'm kind of amused, so go ahead, check it out. You will be too. And yes, any other possible social media places, feel free to check us out. And that is awesome. Cool. So I guess that ends this episode, and I guess we will see you next time. So thank you, and bye.